Hello everyone, this is Sharon Rowe, Professional Client Services Manager for Acorn Internet Services. Today I will be presenting Educational Byte Installment .025, and our topic today is working with newsletters once you've edited them in Snippet Master or PageLime, and how to upload them into your YMLP account to send them out to your customer contact list. So let's go ahead and start with the concept of being in Snippet Master. You've logged into your account, and we're going to use Cumberland Falls as an example today. You're going to find your newsletter usually in one of our folders. It's either going to be labeled newsletter, or in this case it's labeled YMLP files, and we would always tell you how to find it. We would click on that and click open. We will then select our file, which is our newsletter URL, and we will open that. And again, this is all in Snippet Master at this point. What you'd be doing is you'd be working from your template and editing your content, adding photos and links and so forth that you want to share with your guests. So we've done all of our editing, and we're always going to preview before we save. And this gives you the chance to see the exact look and placement of everything that you've put in your newsletter. So this is loading for us. And here we have our final newsletter content. And I'm just scrolling rather quickly on it. So we can see all of our pictures are in place, everything is just the way we want it, and we're ready to go ahead and send this out to our contact list. So we'll close our preview window and we'll click Save. And what we want to do is we want to just go back one more time so we can grab the file URL. And let me show you where you find that. Right here, once you've logged back onto that page, or before you leave the page, you see we have a line area here called Current File, and in a kind of a grayed out tone we see the page URL. You can actually click that and drag your mouse across, and once you've captured it all, you can do a Control-C, or you can right-click. Well, you can't right-click in Snippet Master, so we're just going to do a Control-C. We're going to use our control commands. And what we've just done is we've captured that URL in Snippet Master. You then want to go over to your YMLP account, and you will have already logged in. And what you're going to do is under Send, you're going to click Compose Newsletter, and you will come to this page. We will almost always want to send it out as a test message. And here's where we want to make our decisions so that we can upload our web page. Well, it says it right here. I will paste an HTML code, upload an HTML document, or load a web page. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to select that button. And since we're sending it as a test, we're going to select our delivery time as right away and select whatever reporting features you have available to you. We click our next button. And we want to put our subject line in, and it's going to be Spring News from Cumberland Falls. And you might put your month and your year in there. And we just scroll down, and in the message it says you can paste your HTML code, upload a file, or import a web page. We're going to import a web page, so click that, and this little window pops up for us. And in here, we simply place our mouse and right click, and we can paste in the URL, which is the exact file name that we just grabbed from Snippet Master, and we click the orange Retrieve button. So we're clicking that and letting it load up the page. I'll just take a moment. And once it loads, we see something that's just pretty much all the HTML code. We really can't get a visual yet. But we can go ahead and click our orange Next button. And what we'll see then is who we want to receive a test delivery of the message of the newsletter. That's all fine. We're going to click Next again. And now we get to preview it in YMLP. And here is our page, the Merry Merry Month of May. And we're going to name our new pond fish, and everything else that we had loaded in Snippet Master is now over in YMLP. And all we would need to do is click the Send Test button. And I'm going to not do that in this example simply because we are simply doing this as a demonstration today. So I hope that will help you have a little more confidence in working to compose your newsletter in Snippet Master or PageLine, and then uploading the file once you've saved it over into YMLP. Thank you so much for joining us today.